It's in the game.
Okay. EA Sports is in the game.
so glad you could join us from the farm, Stanford Stadium in Palo Alto. Sometimes it just seems the electricity is turned up for Saturday night college football on EA Sports. It's the Clemson Tigers and the Stanford Cardinal. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. He said they have got incredible plans right now to get this wide receiver involved. Defenses have been keying on him. With the young quarterback, they think they have put something into the scheme that will help them get the ball.
Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. QB draw. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wormley. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air, extending the play. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Preston. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. And the defense drags him down. At the end of that play, whistle's blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. To throw, it's Denson. On the run, still looking. Gonna try to get it himself. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. With the catch, it's Preston. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him, buying some time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the back. The run inside. It's Johnson. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Here comes the heat. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. After another clutch 3rd down conversion, it's 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Going deep. Upstairs to make the catch. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The Cardinal coming off that big pass back to the line. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Back to pass. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Wormley. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Wormley.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So Stanford's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Rushes on him. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the 1st down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. Trying to pound it in. And he's not going to make it this time either. Another stop, and it's 3rd and goal. They come to the line 3 yards away from the 1st down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. 4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Stanford!
4th and goal, gotta have it. Who do you go to? You give it to your playmaker. You give it to your quarterback. You trust him. You trust him handling the football. He does what he's supposed to do, gets downhill, makes the 4th down conversion, and they get in for 6.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they tacked on the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And he picks up a 1st down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. To the air, it's Denson. Makes the catch, it's Brown. Breaks free and he might be gone. Quick step and go. And they exploited that soft spot and they get it down to the 35. They'll move the tight end. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Open space at the 25. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Trying to run, it's Johnson. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Right back to him on the ground. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. Trying to keep this drive alive. He makes the stop, and they'll have it in the red zone after converting on 4th down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. The Tigers offense will come out to go on the attack for the 1st time. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Tigers!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
So Clemson's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Let's see what he can do with the return. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Right down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Now the play fake. Under fire. Got his man on the right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. The Cardinal offense will get its first chance now. He'll try to feel the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air, it's Denson. Finds his big tight end. Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Hauls it in, and he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stopped after a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Under fire. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Now Stanford is going to call a timeout. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Bringing the heat. Trying to get rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at UCLA taking on the number 4 team, the Michigan Wolverines. And it's the Bruins, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. And this one gets them to 5 wins on the year, which isn't cause for a campus-wide celebration, but it's proof the coaching staff is getting through to this team. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game on the farm. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys on the farm.
Stanford will kick it off to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Snagged in the middle, H. Brown. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Oh, they're after him! Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. After that last play, there is a Clemson Tiger slow to get up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rule will check on his condition. They're dealing with a second and long. Finds his man. It's Green. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Handoff from the gun. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Denson. Pressure coming, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. Nothing but green grass down the middle. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And listen, QB job number 1, take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's got it on the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wormley. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They need a conversion on 3rd and 3 to make the most of that great starting field position. Firing to the right, complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. It's first down from the 11. Wants to throw it again. Finds his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Never a doubt. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
Might be the worst case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Looking for the corner on the jet sweep. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. Quarterback keep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Trying play action. Fires to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Denson. That's reeled in, it's Brown. 9-yard pickup on the play, it's now 2nd and 1. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. Caught in the backfield, it's Turner. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Dances away. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Looking to throw. Here's a heat. And they got it.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Wide open downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Turner. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Now on the counter. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And after that play, there is a Tiger who has yet to get up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. He wants it all. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson! They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. To the air on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's caught. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. There he goes. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinal. Once he got some room, it was over.
And really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. Looking to take the boot in for the 2. Got a big paw up there and knocks it down incomplete. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Pulls it on the option. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Leaves it with the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Now Stanford is going to call a timeout. That's their second. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Now the Cardinal decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. Rushes on him. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. They're staring down the defense and this crowd on this huge 3rd and 4. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the catch. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The quarterback takes a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.